And so business is no different as a whole, where it comes in stages: beginner, intermediate, advanced. So you trying to make $100,000 or you trying to make $1 million from the start is just going to cause overwhelm. You need to break down that goal into manageable chunks and focus on the levers that you have to move as a beginner, which are going to be different at the intermediate stage and different again at the advanced stage. So be mindful of who you are learning from and what lens they are teaching from.
Okay, so he said to focus on the lever moving tasks for your current level.
I'm trying to teach from a beginner level here, but other people, they could be teaching from an advanced level, and it's just going to cause anxiety, overwhelm, and a lack of results because you're focusing on the wrong things. So we have to start small, and that's why I like to help people at the start create what I call a minimum viable offer, which is like a minimum viable product, but offer is kind of more encompassing of both products and services. I like to start with a service, and in this case, that service revolves around a single skill or interest. Don't go learning 8 billion, learn one, because charging the big bucks takes time, experience, and multidisciplinary skill acquisition while building in the real world. Not reading about working with customers, but actually working with them. So with that skill or interest that you learn, you immediately turn it into a freelancing, coaching, consulting, or what I call a tutoring offer. And when I say
Okay. Mm.
skill, I mean anything like email marketing, web design, copywriting, Facebook ads, brand design, or anything else from the $1 million skill stack video that we had in the past. And by interest, I mean anything like health and fitness, performance and productivity, personal development and spirituality, relationships, or dating. And those are skills, yes, but I just want to make the distinction between skill and interest so we can understand how they apply to the offers that I listed out.
Okay, he talks about that you have to focus on the lever moving tasks for your current level. Since we are beginners, I would say that we only have three lever moving tasks that we should focus on and nothing else. First is the offer. Without an offer, we cannot make money. We need we need people, and we need a channel of distribution to let people know about what we are selling, about our offer. Okay, so we have to set in stone these ones. We first have to have an offer, create an offer, a minimum viable offer. Let's say offer people with a pain and money people with money whatever people with money that are willing to invest on a solution and a channel of distribution. I would recommend a channel that you feel comfortable with and that is more aligned to your way of communicating. If you're a better writer, then I would say Twitter, Threads, and LinkedIn. If you're a better speaker, maybe YouTube, etc., etc. You decide. You select the channel of distribution based on either the one that you feel most comfortable with, or the channel in which your ideal customer is most active on. So you just have to focus on one of these, each one of these, to make money. This is all you need. Your business needs. Every business needs. Don't overcome. You just need this. And if you're working every day and you are not even developing an offer or talking to people, showing your offer, then what the fuck are you doing to make money? How the hell do you expect to make money if you're not doing the only things in the world that makes money? So, for beginners, first we have to create an offer, a minimum viable offer. Dan Coy talks about offering a service or a single skill or interest as a way, as the base of your offer. Let's see how he
had in the, but actually working with experience. Offer, which is like a minimum viable product, but offer is kind of more encompassing products and services. I like to start with a service, and in this case, that service revolves around a single skill or interest.
Okay. A minimum viable offer is a service or product, but in this case, beginners are better off with services just to gain results and experience. And because they get better results, they're the easiest to sell. Done for you, or done for you. No. Done for, or done with you. Of Okay, we create an MVO, a minimum viable offer, of a service or coaching revolving around a single skill or interest. Here are some examples: website design, email marketing, copywriting, Facebook ads, media buying, whatever. What else? Let's keep it like that. Interest, health, fitness, productivity, spirituality, philosophy, dating, dancing, bachata, like myself. Whatever. Let's keep it like that. Step 1. Now, step 2.
How they apply to and with a skill, it should. And so first, it's just we have to package up your offer fast. And with a skill, it should be fairly obvious, right? It's a freelancing service. So if you learn web design, then it's website or landing page design. If you learn email marketing, then you're going to write emails or you're going to set up email sequences. You're going to do what you've learned. And usually, one hack here that people don't like register is that courses that you take are usually their higher ticket service, right? Or they can be spun into a service. Like a Twitter course, as an example, like one that you get from Modern Mastery from my community, there's like 3 Twitter courses. You can take those and then you apply them to someone else's business as well as your own or other than your own, and that is a ghostwriting service, right? So if you learn website design, then you're just doing that for other people's businesses. And
So this is important. Offer to other business creators.
you don't have to take a course to do this, but you will have to string together like specific YouTube videos in order to actually build something and then be able to do that for someone else. And so anyone can pick up a skill fast, start talking about what they learn, start teaching what they learn. And I've talked about this in the past as well. Just start teaching. I don't want to go over all the limiting beliefs you hold again. You're not an imposter. Just fucking teach what you know. But with that, that's how you attract clients.
Step 2. Teach what you know, what you're learning. Create content. And by teaching, you not only attract people that want to you don't only attract people that want to learn the skill that you're learning, but also you're attracting the people that need those services and are looking to hire someone to take care of what you know how to do. So that's that. Let's pause this. This is what I wanted to say. You, by teaching online, teaching and sharing your work online, you not only attract people that want to learn or hire you, but you learn even more, because the best way to learn is to teach. And now I won't go into detail why, because that's topic for another video. And I think it's very self-evident that when you teach something, you learn even more than if you just read about something. So create content. Well, whatever content, be it educational or entertaining.
If you understand how to write content fairly well, and then you pitch your offer, right? Which is for another video, and I've talked about it before again. And so another thing, just a quick plug, is that I've created 10 plus courses, 180 plus strategies inside of Modern Mastery. It's $5 to join. There's also 2-Hour Writer, 180 plus strategies inside of Modern Mastery.
I want to see that. Maybe this is old. Whatever.
It's $5 to join. There's also 2-Hour Writer. So another thing, just
The next step is pitch. Uh, so you pitch. This is the you pitch your MVO either with outreach, paid ads, or you plug your minimum viable offer at the end of your content.
Attract clients if you understand how to write content fairly well, and then you pitch your offer, right? Which is for another video, and I've talked about it before again. And so another thing, just a quick plug, is that I've written marketing a good product in a way that pulls in a creative income in a non-ideological manner, as in it's not limited to agencies or freelancing or coaching or whatever. It's very principles based. So that was freelancing with a skill. Now for coaching, consulting, or tutoring offers, we have to first understand this universal principle: goal, right? We start with a goal.
Hmm. This, if you're going to sell services. Hmm. Let's see what you have to
Where your
say.
customer wants to be, or what you have achieved. Path, your unique way of getting them there. Problem, what they are struggling with now. So where you were or where they are, and how are you going to help them bridge that gap? In a nutshell, that's all that marketing is. You're selling a transformation that either you have achieved yourself, you have helped others achieve, or you want to start helping others achieve. And remember that freelancers gain experience by working with clients first, right? They don't, like, you have to work with people in order to get that momentum rolling. And so, like, they don't even have results with the skill until when they start selling. You don't need results to start, right? I can go and I can look up a planner on Amazon, and I can take it and I can create my own, and I can put it on Amazon and start making money. Now, of course, the marketing, the sales, etc., those are details that come after, and driving traffic to it with something like a personal brand, but that's how you make money. And so coaching and consulting offers are fairly obvious, right? You help them with something like health, productivity, or performance in their life, and you walk them through it. So this structure that we go over, we're going to go over a structure for a tutoring offer because I feel like more people can benefit from that, but the same structure is applied, right? Consider it the same structure as a coaching or consulting offer. And so for a tutoring offer, I prefer this over freelancing because you don't have to do the work for them, right? It's more fulfilling. You can take on more clients. You can scale a tiny bit faster, but in essence, you are teaching them the skill, right? So freelancing offer was mainly skill-based, so is a tutoring offer. So this is less about personal development. This is more about you acquiring a skill through your self-education and then going on to teach it to others. And think of it like you're walking them through a course one-on-one. So you're teaching them how to write an email newsletter. You're teaching them how to edit YouTube videos. You're teaching them how to write social media content, or you're teaching them web or graphic design. Because with this, you can target a more beginner level, right? So you open the amount of people that can actually use your service, because most people, like with the short form content agencies, they're going and they're trying to target these people and flooding the market, when in essence they could just go and teach a creator, because the creator economy is booming. They can go and teach a creator for 4 calls how to actually go and create those, right? But you have to be somewhat good. I wouldn't recommend doing this with Walmart quality CapCut captions. And so with this as well is that the results from this transfer over into a course or digital product much easier, right? So you're able to flesh out an offer stack much quicker because you teach someone, you get them results, you actually have something to show for it, because hopefully you're having them create a project and you can show, hey, my students have created these projects. And then you turn your entire curriculum or your coaching offer or tutoring offer into a course, and now you sell the course, so you open up more room for more people to afford your actual products. And then from those products, buyers buy again, principal in business, they will sign on with you to actually walk them through it one-on-one to learn and hold them accountable. So you're increasing your income that way as well, faster. And so the reason you're doing the tutoring offer instead of a course first is because you can charge more and increase prices to like $2,500 plus after a few clients. Of course, this is variable and it's a progression. And instead, you were doing more manual work up front because that's a beginner strategy that you have to do before you get to intermediate or advanced. And then as your audience grows along, think you do. You don't. You have to work with people. And that's why you work one-on-one and refine along the way. And you can use
Mhm.
$500 plus after a few clients. Of course, this is variable and it's a progression. You don't have an audience or traffic to bring in consistent course sales yet. You don't know what gets results yet. Even if you think you do, you don't. You have to work with people, and that's why you work one-on-one and refine along the way. And you can use direct outreach methods or different strategies to acquire clients. You weren't banking on the audience. Instead, you were doing more manual work up front, because that's a beginner strategy that you have to do before you get to intermediate or advanced. And then as your audience grows alongside you, then you can wean off of that. And so in short, it's easier to make a $1,000 sale than it's easier to make a $1,000 sale than it is 100 sales, right? You have more control over your income. And then once you do that, and once you realize that, it's incredibly liberating. And so coaching, consulting, or tutoring offers consist of a few things. So the first thing is a structure for what you are going to teach them. And this revolves around point A and point B, the problem and the goal, right? And then how you fill that, right? What are the steps in order?
Okay, I'm going to cut this because I want to keep watching this, but I just wanted to conclude that I'm taking notes on this because I want to get clear on what I have to do to make more money and have more control on my income. So I only have to focus on 3 lever moving tasks. For me, on my current level, is a minimum viable offer, then setting the people or the market, people with money, maybe creators with some traction, and a channel of distribution. This could be Threads or Twitter. Step 1, package up my offer ASAP. So I can create an MVO of a service or coaching offer revolving around a single skill or interest. For me, it might be copywriting or content creation. Whatever. And offer it to other content creators or businesses that need marketing or interest about health, fitness, productivity, spirituality, philosophy, etc. For these ones, I would need to offer a coaching offer, but you have to be very good at these interests before you can coach people. Well, at least you have to be one step ahead of your ideal client. Step 2, teach what you know, what you're learning, and your story you document. By teaching and sharing your work online, you not only attract people that want to learn or hire you, but you learn even more. So you create content. Step 3, you pitch your offer, doing outreach, plugging your MBO at the end of your content, and with paid ads. So yeah, I have to do an offer. That's the first step. And then the next step is going to enroll easier. It's going to be easier. It's going to be self-evident what the next steps are if I start doing my first NVO. And I wanted to say something before I end this video, is that this is an NVO, a minimum viable offer. It means it's your first offer, and that means that it's shit. It's a shitty offer. It's the worst offer you're going to make in your life because it's the first one and you don't have experience. So the goal of your first traction of clients is not to make more money. As crazy as it might sound, an MBO, whatever, this means you're not gonna make money. An MBO is not to make money, is to get experience and test your offer in the real world for you to improve it. So you're not going to use the money of your first sales or maybe your first free clients. Your offer is not, your minimum viable offer is not to make money. You can even work for free, because the goal is not to make money. The goal is to get experience, get results with real people in the real world for you to test your offer and improve it. How can you make this faster for your client? How can you make it easier, effortless? How can you make it automatic for your client? He just pays you and the problem is automatically resolved. How can you make it simpler? How can you make it more effective? How can you make it get more results? Stop. This is something that Alex Hormozi said today in a video. Stop trying to get rich. Get better. And getting rich will come as a consequence because you're improving your offer. So you can say to your team, hey team, we're not going to invest more. We're not gonna increase our marketing budget. We're not going to bring more than this amount of clients. We're not going to scale until we get our referral rate to 30%. Or we're gonna limit our growth. We're not gonna make more than whatever amount of dollars per month, 30K for example. We're not gonna make 30K dollars, more than 30K dollars per month until we get this problem solved, until we find a way to increase client satisfaction, or until we eliminate this process that our clients don't like, until we automate this tedious task that our clients don't want to do. So that's it. First, create a minimum viable offer, teach what you know, share your work online, then pitch your offer, get clients, get results, and then improve it. Improve your offer, get better, get more skilled, make your work faster, easier, effortless, automatic, simpler, more effective, get more results until you're very, very, very good and you get those referrals, you get those results, you get better, so that your clients don't go away because you have a shitty offer. You have to nail the offer first, then you market it. But at first you gotta market it. As a shitty offer you have to market because you have to get the experience. But once you get those first customers, you don't keep promoting until you nail your offer. That's it. Bye.